as we all delve into the chasm.
The chasm, very mysterious.
Yeah.
Vamos al abismo otra vez, ha
Super
dicho.
excited, and I'm sure everyone else is too. So let's kick things off with our brand new trailer for version 2.7.
Viene trailer, viene trailer.
Dreams.
Pero ha dicho que vamos al abismo otra vez, tú. Ha dicho que vamos al abismo otra vez.
My father, he's thinking of stepping down from the Tianshu position.
I first met Yelan when she was very young.
Eso es la cámara de Jade, ¿no? Sí.
She was extremely tough, and she kept her cards close to her chest.
The day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here, so I could finally learn the truth of what happened back then.
Everything is chaotic here.
¿Cuánta gente, no?
If you stay here too long, this
¿Cuánta gente en el abismo, no?
devour you.
Does that mean even Shao can't sense our presence here? Something seems to have been activated inside the Fantastic Compass.
¿Qué coño, tú?
I fear that this problem underground is bigger than we thought.
Just focus on taking care of yourselves.
Coño.
I'll figure out the rest.
Gotcha! Busted! Here comes the catch. Maybe I should make better use of my time.
Our bond is strong. Stand with me. Lightning purified.
No, it's still alive. Why would you become like this?
That sounds like Shao. Could he be in trouble?
No way. Was that who I think it was? Something's not right. Something's wrong with this domain.
¡Habemos trama!
Leave now.
¡Habemos trama! ¡Habemos trama!
This underground space because I found your weakness. Die here with me.
¿Quién coño está hablando ahí? No me suena la voz del que ha hablado ahí. ¿A alguien le suena? A lo mejor es Jaxa nuevo, ¿no? Bueno, es nuevo. Nuevo. Vamos a ir metiendo el codiguiño. Lo dejo por aquí apuntado. Y... ¡Oh! Venga ahí. Pues nada, habemos trama. De puta madre, ¿no? ¿Será que es nuevo? Viendo... Ha dicho algo de los Jaxa, no le he hecho mucha cuenta. Pero ha dicho algo de los Jaxa. Yo creo que al final... Y sale echado ahí. Puede que tenga algo de... Del Jaxa de rayo, podría ser. Buena cara de haber dormido, ya ves, ¿no? Puede ser algún Jaxa, puede que sí.
Was that?
Yeah, for real. Wow.
Yeah, no kidding. Xiao's voice sounded a little odd in the trailer, so I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Que dice que no sabe si se la escucha bien en el trailer, espero que esté bien.
Some more of Lumine or Ether, depending on which twin you chose.
Es bueno ver más a Lumine. Es bueno que se te escuche hablar a ti, ¿qué coño? Es bueno que se te escuche hablar.
I'm pretty sure that everyone's waiting to see all these new characters and what their new event wishes will be, so let's get started with that.
Yeah.
Vamos a los eventillos y los personajes nuevos. Bueno, personajes nuevos, mejor
In
dicho.
the early part of version 2.7, our new playable character, Jaelon, will be appearing in her own event wish. At the same time, our old buddy Shao will also be returning for a rerun in his event wish.
Yo pensé que Xiao iba a venir con
In the
Ito.
part of version 2.7, Arataki Ito
That's me.
will be making a return alongside his deputy leader, Kuki Shinobu.
Y Cookie viene con Ito, así que lo siento por Cookie.
Kuki Shinobu. She's a dream.
Lo siento por Cookie.
Also, in terms
Pero más
of
constelaciones no le
weapons,
saco al
travelers
Ito.
can expect to see an all-new weapon banner featuring the
Lo siento mucho por Cookie.
5-star bow, Aqua,
Pero se veía venir, o sea, se veía venir.
and that covers the new event wishes for version 2.7. Next, we have a quick trailer to give us a preview
Vamos a
of the
un
first
poquito la
of our
intensidad.
new characters, Jaelon.
Espera, galleta, es que se veía venir que iba a estar con Ito, ¿no? O sea, entre el lore y demás. ¡Oh! Se supone que la Yelan es de Liyue, ¿no? No parecen nada las pintas de Liyue.
Hello, traveler. Call me Jaelon. I think you may need my
Es de Liyue, pero parece francesa. Es que las pintas de Liyue no parecen, desde luego. Esta ha estado de Erasmus también fuera o algo. Parece una canción de Fontaine. Puede que sea que haya estado fuera o algo. Pero de Liyue no tiene pinta para nada. Para nada. Sigue sin tomarme en serio la patada que le da al arco.
And that dash? Yeah,
Oh,
super cool.
totally.
That's dope. And what a silky, smooth voice.
Ah, shucks.
Es como Mona. Sí, se parece un poquito a la estética de Mono, la verdad. Mona era de Fontaine, si mal no recuerdo, ¿no?
From when she appeared in the chasm. Her archery skills are pretty impressive.
¿Ya pasaron algún
So,
código?
Laura, would you
Sí.
mind lifting the veil on this mysterious character?
Of course. Jaelon is the mysterious owner of the Yenshang Tea House in Liyue.
Definitely
de
not
Liyue.
the first mysterious tea house owner we've met.
That's right. Would you look at that?
La dueña de la casita del té.
Tea house can be a pretty confrontational job in Tibet.
O sea, donde está Erzong Litor día vagueando, ella es la dueña.
Not the only identity Jaelon has. In fact, you could say that Jaelon is a person with many different faces. She relies on her acting skills to naturally blend into any social setting, pull some strings to guide the course of events, and then, poof, disappear before anyone's noticed. Her activities have taken her across the other nations of Teyvat, and even to the Abyss.
All right,
Vale.
nice.
Acaba de decirlo, que va por otra. Que viaja por las naciones de Teyvat, ¿vale?
The traveler.
Wait, yeah, but maybe a little more dangerous.
Por lo visto viaja por las naciones de Teyvat, acaba de decirlo.
Dangerous?
Well,
Eso explica las
Jaelon
pintas.
prefers the thrill of exploring dangerous places and living on the edge a little.
Interesting. If you ask me,
Entonces nos quedamos sin
Jaelon is
cookie.es,
starting to
por
sound
lo
more
pronto
like a
sí.
special agent type.
Ahí no voy a tirar, Tengo Aito C2. Puedo buscar a Goro C6. No quiero más constelaciones de Aito. Ya caerá en otro banner de algo que no tenga.
And she serves as a reliable line of defense in protecting Liyue. Even those on the inside like Ganyu don't know the full extent of Jaelon's duties.
So in other words, Jaelon works under Ningguang?
Kinda, but I wouldn't put it quite like that. To Jaelon, her relationship with Ningguang
Que
is
trabaja para
about
Nianguang, pero voy a cortarlo aquí.
collaboration.
O sea, spoiler.
Ningguang arranges dangerous
Nos iba a
work, and
liquear.
Jaelon brings her the resulting intel.
This sounds so
Ha dicho que trabaja para Ningguang, pero voy a cortarlo aquí. O sea, spoiler.
working together.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, well, we'll just have to wait and see. Speaking of her work, Jaelon keeps tabs on any extraordinary individuals. she
Ojalá Goro no venga con Nito. No han salido los 3 estrellas, ¿no? Creo.
It wouldn't surprise me
Creo.
if we even found
Los 3
12
estrellas, digo yo, los 4 estrellas que
and
vienen, ¿no?
that she's been keeping a close eye on them.
Wait, are you serious?
Maybe. Maybe not. Anyway, as someone who works in special intelligence, Jaelon is a master of disguise and an expert at seeing through people and understanding what they're thinking.
So, if you'd like to see how Jaelon operates in tough scenarios and works to uncover the truth, then be sure to check out her story quest, Umbrabilis Orcus Chapter, dropping in version 2.7.
Sweet. Okay, so now that we've heard a little bit about Jaelon's background, how about we talk about her combat?
Estrellas no rompe.
Let's do it! Jaelon wields a bow and manipulates a Hydro Vision, and in combat, she's a Hydro DPS character that combines rapid attacks with agile mobility. She's an expert at weaving in and out of dangerous situations.
Lo del dado me sigue pareciendo muy de Fontaine.
And rejoining the fray with powerful attacks.
She's so agile. You know, she may move as
¿Cómo
gracefully
hacer
as
otro
a
anuncio?
flower
Un minuto
petal in
después,
the wind, but,
no, desde que puse lo de Paimon se ha vuelto loco.
beast with that bow.
After a short time out of combat, Jaelon will enter a breakthrough state, which will cause her next charged aim shot to have decreased charge time. And once charged, she can fire
La
a
pata al arco,
breakthrough
tío.
barb that
La
will
pata al
deal
arco.
AoE hydro damage. Jaelon's speed becomes quickly apparent in her
Yo no sabía que era así como funcionaban los arcos,
lingering lifeline. Tapping or holding the skill button allows her to move rapidly using her lifeline, marking opponents along her path. When her rapid move ends, the lifeline will explode, dealing hydro damage to marked targets. Jaelon also has a fixed chance to reset
Esto me recuerda un poquito
based on the number of opponents marked.
al Vindino Isaac, ¿no? Al Tainted Cain, creo que era. ¿Os acordáis que se ponía en un modo, pasa a través de los enemigos, los marca y se lleva un leñazo?
Depth Clarion Dice deals AoE hydro damage and creates wondrous dice which aid her in battle. The dice follow the character around and will initiate a coordinated attack when your active character uses a normal attack and each time Jaelon's lifeline explodes and hits opponents. With Jaelon's passive talent, Adapt with Ease, the active character's
La patada al arco la sigo
all the
raro.
dice are active.
I'm telling you, do not mess with her. She sounds gnarly. Sounds like she could also fill a solid support role, too.
Totally.
Absolutely, yeah. Jaelon also has another passive talent called Turn Control, which causes Jaelon's max HP to be increased based on the number of elemental types that are present in the party. And finally, because of Jaelon's understanding of the Liyue region, she gains increased rewards when dispatched on a Liyue expedition for 20 hours.
Se me olvidó que empezaba temprano. Que me
Of course,
perdí.
even after sharing
Trama,
all
te has
this
perdido trama, J. Driller.
Jaelon
Que viene
still has a
trama.
lot of secrets.
Viene tramita.
Travelers will have to spend more time with Jaelon on their journey to learn more about her. She'll also be making an appearance in the new Archon Quest interlude chapter coming in version 2.7.
No sé.
We'll have
Tío, por
more
la cara.
details on that shortly.
No sé por qué, pero la actora de voz me recuerda a la chica que salía antes de los de Nintendo Direct.
I think it's about time we
Por la cara, se
introduce
parece.
a new character, Cookie Shinobu. Oh, she's the pride and joy of the
La
Arataki
Cookie.
gang.
Vamos con la Cookie.
Second to Ito, of course. So let's see her in action.
La Yoimilla verde, que se cuenta. Yoimilla verde, tío. Es la Yoimi verde. Está
Just let me
chulilla.
know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
Oh, that's a spicy trailer.
So cool. Yeah.
Al menos tiene cara, no como los magos del
She
abismo.
looks like her color scheme and of course the green hair.
La última me
and the
recuerda
mask,
Mejido de
like, she
Rimuru.
looks super
Poquito sí.
capable.
Me too. Yeah, no, I love her design. I love that, like, lightning flowing around her and the sword.
La verdad que Cookie no parece 4 estrellas. No, está chulísimo el diseño. Está
Well, you guys
chulísimo.
can see why she'd be an obvious addition to the Arataki gang. She's just that good. All right, leave the introduction to me, will you?
Que hace harta vivito con cara de horny.
Can you really begin to fathom how
¿Crees que
important
Cookie vaya bien con mujer armada?
entire Arataki gang?
Yo no veo nada de lametones. O sea, no sé cómo coño funciona.
Constantly
Obsesión con
rescuing the
patear sus
boss,
armas
aka
son Glee,
Ito, and fellow
tartas,
gang members
yelan,
from dangerous
amigos están
situations.
bien.
With her help, the little wandering gang of misfits in Hanamizaka has become a skilled crew capable of taking on any kind
Que lo he dicho, yo los lametones no he visto nada. No tengo ni papa de cómo va.
Really running things
O sea,
in the
ya tendré tiempo de ver cómo funciona. Tampoco hay prisa ninguna,
Why would
¿sabes?
someone as competent as Shinobu ever choose to join the Arataki gang?
well, what are you trying to say, Zach?
Oh, you know what I'm trying to say.
No, I'm not exactly sure, but, let's move on. Anyway, we need to track the
Hace lo soltado Vito de que tiene una menos en el harén. Se ha ido la banda de Ito.
That her family has traditionally served as shrine maidens to Narukami for who knows how long.
So, you're saying she went from a strict family of shrine maidens to joining the Arataki gang?
Yeah, is that so surprising?
That's a pretty big 180.
Well, it just goes to show how much she's changed. When she was younger, Shinobu was sent as an
Lo que están describiendo los nuevos personajes ya anunciaron los banners. Sí, en el primero viene la Yelan con el run de Chao y en el segundo Ito con Cookie.
So Shinobu decided to leave the path of her family behind and search for a path of her own. Out of curiosity and personal interest, she took the initiative to learn a variety of crafts and skills, and it wasn't long before she...
El bad de Ito me queda muy bien, no, el doblador de Ito es el puto amo, el doblador inglés de Ito es el putísimo amo.
...qualifications on a business card. For example, Shinobu even went to study law in Liyue, which is when she met Yenfei.
So they know each other. Yenfei has some pretty random acquaintances.
No voy a tener el cookie porque ya tengo el
Shinobu's
dito.
had the chance to meet
Yo lo mismo, yo lo tengo C2, yo paso de tirarle. Además, que como se ponga puñetero un 4 estrellas, no lo saca aún. Ya, yo me esperaré la cookie, me esperaré que esté en otro banner que me interese o algo. Tiene ombligo la galleta. Estaría bueno que se lo quitasen, ¿no? Estaría bueno que le quitasen el ombligo aquí.
For some reason.
Guys, I'm so excited.
It's great.
Okay, moving
No
on.
one knows why.
Moving on. Alright, if you're interested in
Ahora
learning
qué.
more about Kuki Shinobu and the Arataki gang, and I know you are, then be sure to check out Shinobu's very own hangout event in version 2.
Que tenemos citas con la cookie.
See a day in the life of the Arataki gang. How exciting is that?
Nada, citas con la
You'll
cookie.
also get to learn a lot more about Shinobu's past. And that's about all I can say for now. Travelers will have to check out the event to learn more. Okay, we've covered her backstory. Now let's see the Arataki gang's deputy leader kicking some butt in battle.
Woo.
Kuki Shinobu is a support character who wields a sword and uses her electrovision to both heal teammates and deal continuous damage from off the battlefield. She can do it all. Her unique skills allow her to sacrifice her own HP in combat in order to heal other party members.
Aww,
It's valiant.
that's so sweet of her.
Que pierde vida para curar al grupo. Puede hacer daño fuera de área. Pues se fue cuando no está afuera.
Sanctifying ring, she sacrifices a certain portion of her HP to create a grass ring of sanctification that'll heal friendly characters within it and deal continuous electro damage to surrounding opponents.
Vale, que el elemental se echa al aro este, le quita un cacho de vida y cura al grupo. Y hace daño de rayo a los que se acerquen.
Damage will be boosted based on Shinobu's elemental mastery. With another passive talent, Breaking Free, when Shinobu's HP is low, her healing bonus is increased.
Menos vida, más cura.
You need to monitor her HP when using her skill. You don't want it to be too low, but at the same time, lower is also better.
Definitely, yes. Shinobu's elemental burst, Gyoe Naru Kamikari.
Pierde vida, entonces ya éramos un healer para la galleta. No, se supone que es curadora la galleta. O sea, pierde vida y se echa el bufo ese que cura el grupo. Y cuanto menos vida tenga, por lo visto, más cura. No me entero de la última que está hablando. Que sirve para Inazuma para recoger las cosas más rápido, las misiones estas que no me acuerdo el nombre.
But the feeling is mutual, and Shinobu feels the members of the gang are also super important to her. They are her true family members, regardless of her rebellious nature. Although Shinobu has to bail them out of trouble over and over again, the gang is the only place she feels truly free and at peace.
I think it's great that they found each other.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I hope everyone is feeling pretty excited for these new characters. Oh boy, we covered a lot there.
Yeah, definitely a lot.
Ahora eventitos, ¿no?
I think it's about time we roll out our next redemption code.
Código. Aquí viene el código.
The redemption code.
Codiguiño, codiguiño, codiguiño. Creo que lo he puesto bien. Espérate. Hemos hecho el pepillo. Está guay. Bueno, ahí tenéis el código impuesto. Que Cookie sea healer cambia mucho de equipo. En algunos Raiden hipercarry con Lisa Amber lo puedes llevar a Cookie. Yo tendría que mirarlo. Yo en mis equipos, por lo menos los que tengo ya hechos, no me va. O sea, todo sería mirar otros equipos por ahí. O sea, tengo más curiosidad en la Yelan que en la Cookie, la verdad. Qué fondo de pantalla. No, la verdad que está chula la foto. Por cierto, vaya cantidad de fanart han salido de la Yelan, ¿eh? O sea, normalmente sale personaje nuevo y hay una cantidad increíble de fanart, pero de la Yelan, tío. Y una avalancha directamente, ¿eh?
Next, we will be diving into some of the new events players can expect to see coming their way in
los eventos.
2.7. our first event not only includes our new Archon Quest Interlude chapter,
Un
but
arco.
will also contain a new challenge game mode. The event's called Perilous Trail. The Archon Quest will be featuring a very unique cast of characters.
Oh, que es de Arconte.
Genfei, Jaelon, Ito,
Pues de
and
Arconte,
Shinobu
cuidado.
team up with the Traveler when they become stranded deep in the
Se viene
chasm.
lo goloso, pues de
And it's not
Arconte.
long before we also discover that Xiao is also conducting an investigation of his own in the chasm.
Investigation, you say, Because there's a lot of history and secrets buried within the chasm, including the story of how the people of Liyue fought off monsters 500 years ago. Jaelon has been monitoring this place for quite some time, trying to find out the truth of what happened back then. It turns out that this piece of history is also related to her origins.
The mystery.
Mystery.
Yeah, the group will
Mystery,
also find themselves
mystery.
facing a crisis in the chasm and will have to survive together in what will definitely be a
No, goloso sería una quest de Dainli. A lo mejor sale Dainli también. O sea, no creo que no sale en la foto. O sea, Dainli está tratándose la espalda. Está en el quiropráctico. Que le tiene que recolocar las vértebras después de cargar todo el lore con el juego. O sea, Dainli hasta un par de parches más que vuelva a tener bien la espalda, no lo volveremos a ver.
As travelers play through the Archon Quest, the combat challenge Realms of Guile and War will also gradually become available. Travelers will need to constantly defeat enemies within a challenge domain. Completing 3 challenges will be counted as a round. The first 3 domains will consist of 3 rounds, and the last domain will have 6 rounds. What's unique about this
Que son
event is
dominio, que
that
hace.
after each
Lo primero
round,
son 3 y el último son
you
6.
arrange your party according to the domain's rules.
For example, in the Direcliff Court domain, only one member of the current party can be selected to continue on.
Que al principio
or
solo puedes
everyone
conseguir
else
uno.
will enter recuperation mode and will be unable to fight. In another domain, Kaleidoscope Cage, 2 characters will be selected at random and will be unable to continue the fight.
2 personajes serán seleccionados al
Most
azar.
travelers will need to be
2 personajes serán seleccionados al azar en otros dominios.
But I'm sure our travelers
La
will
de
have
mierda me puede salir ahí, ¿sabes?
strategies to handle the challenges. Still, it sounds like they're gonna need to use a lot of characters. I don't know if everyone's leveled up quite so
El
much.
tomatito.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Míralo el
good
pobre
point.
haciendo como que es útil.
I know I
Animalillo
gotta
triste.
level up a lot of my characters.
Nos da ternura, tío, míralo, míralo.
So it's
Mira cómo lo dejan en
important
pantalla,
that
pobrecito, tío, nos da ternura.
will also have multiple trial characters
Ahí
prepared.
haciendo como que es útil el porcito.
And additionally, travelers may select and equip 3 stratagems per combat round that will provide buffs in battle.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Travelers may consume stratagem shards they've
Esto huele a testeo,
stratagems, or select a previous
Esto huele a testeo,
stratagem for continued use. Stratagem shards may even be used to
Igual es cosa
redeploy
mía, pero esto huele a
characters.
testeo.
With the help of all of these supporting mechanics, travelers
Hola, Raúl, pero
can
¿qué cara
complete
tienes?
the
Como que
challenges
cara
with
tengo.
different
La que tengo,
combinations
¿no?
of characters.
Yeah, and in addition to exchangeable rewards in the event shop, everyone should remember to also collect rewards from the challenge quests on the event page. The rewards will include an event-exclusive 4-star bow called Fading Twilight.
Ooh,
Fancy.
sounds cool.
So you guys have got to check out this event.
Oh, I definitely will. All right, our next event is called a Muddy Bazaar.
Pero vendrán lloros y se va a la mierda de una vez.
Also takes place down in the chasm.
Seamos sinceros.
Mysterious
Regalan 5 Regalan 5 estrellas y se van a quejar a la gente igual. O sea, la gente es así, gente. La gente en Genshin llora mucho. Le regalan un personaje C6 de 5 estrellas y se van a quejar igual. A Moody Bizarre Adventure. A Moody Bizarre Adventure.
As well as monsters that have been strengthened by its effects.
Ooh, creepy.
Yeah. With the help of Persina Spike, we'll need to clear the mud, weaken and defeat monsters, and let the spike purify the surrounding area while energizing itself. Attacks from monsters will disable the spike, so travelers must be sure to protect it. Also, when the spike is operating normally, using blooming light with a lumenstone adjuvant of a certain level will clear out
Un evento de
the
proteger el chisme.
granting the spike additional energy and speeding up the charging process.
Oh, heck yeah.
Un evento de proteger algo.
As the event progresses through different phases, uses for the spike will also change. For example,
Se agradece que sea de
the button
lucha,
could
pero
release shockwaves at intervals that attack opponents and
yo lo de
dispel the
proteger.
walls that those opponents possess. Also, the challenge objectives will change throughout the event.
Ah, no, espérate, no
In
pone nada de
some
proteger.
challenges, travelers may have
Estoy
to
hablando en
defeat the
muchísimo.
enemies in a limited amount of time, while in others, travelers will have to escort a hot air balloon to its destination while clearing
sí.
out dark mud along the
Sí
way.
que proteger, sí, sí.
In the last phase of the event, travelers will have to clear dark mud and defeat monsters to reach a high score. In this challenge, powerful opponents will appear and travelers may defeat them to earn more points.
Travelers will need to be careful of the dark mud as it drains HP and affects our ability to move. So be sure to stay safe and make quick work of any enemies you encounter.
Keep yourself alive.
Yeah.
I'm up. So, you guys
Ah,
remember
vale,
how I
este
said
evento-
Shinobu studied law in Liyue before?
Este evento está basado en la dungeon del Path of Exile. Acabo de caer.
The almighty
¿Alguien ha jugado al Path of
Great and
Exile?
Glorious Drum Along Festival, which in
En plan, lo que estás protegiendo tiene como una luz.
rhythm game event.
Y fuera de la luz los enemigos son más chungos y esas cosas.
Rhythm game.
Creo que está basado en eso. Pues se veía que la luz la estaba echando el chisme ese. Anda, mira que vamos a poder tocar la bandurri.
Travelers will be
El
receiving
tamborí.
a drum, so the game will be changing to a playstyle that is a little more suitable for
Podemos marcarnos un buen
It'll
reggaetón.
probably be best if we just show the travelers how it works.
Las
So,
minas, eso, las minas.
take a look
No,
at
no
how
las
to play.
zumbión, coño.
All right, here we go.
Pero que-
Yes, pro mode. That's the only kind of rhythm game I want to play.
por lo menos tienes tu menú ahí y todo eso,
All
¿eh?
right,
Y al
it's like one
final,
of the
¿qué paso
semicircle
con la
style
espada 4
ones.
estrellas
I
de
can get
Aquí?
behind that.
Okay, so you gotta use two hands.
All right.
I mean, some people do them one-handed, but I can't imagine doing that personally.
Yeah, it's tough for me.
We're seeing a lot of single notes.
Yep, we
You
got
got
the
the
we got
the
the taps
holds?
and we got the holds.
You got tippy taps
so
and
that's
the holds.
good.
Mira, mira.
The double notes, too.
Me quedo con el
Down at the
datito
same time.
Nice, multitasking.
de que está sincronizada la música esta vez.
I'm really loving this.
Por lo menos la música esta vez está sincronizada. Bueno, ya está rapeando, y cuidado, cuidado. No ha arrancado, no ha arrancado. El puto grito, tío.
This music is boppin'.
I know, right?
That's what all the kids say.
Boppin'.
Oh, tough,
I think they
complicated.
missed one. Oh, they missed one. No.
No.
Combo
Look at that
breaker.
combo.
Double notes. Lots of double notes.
El hito de inglés está más loco que los otros, ¿no? Además de verdad.
Popping my head to the music. I'm into this.
Se le va a tela a la pelota, tío. Se le va a tela a la pelota.
Time to shine.
Filer 15, nah,
Oh, how fun is
algo
that?
las.
Oh man, that looks so fun to play. Well, considering that travelers might be playing the rhythm game on a variety of different devices, the designers have so kindly implemented a lag calibration function. This means travelers can calibrate their device by tapping the screen when they hear the accented "pf," and can adjust the decision line until it roughly coincides with the note position they entered. By making these little adjustments, travelers can improve the gameplay experience for each of their individual devices and playing habits.
Also, we'll be able to adjust the note.
Parece, yo creo que esto va a acabar permanente.
Volume of the button sound when pressed.
O sea, estáis viendo los menús que le están poniendo para calibrarlo y demás. Esto va a acabar permanente.
Is counted as successfully hit or missed.
Esto va a acabar permanente, creo yo.
In this game, travelers will have access to all 3 difficulties from the very beginning. So, travelers who are more confident in their drumming skills, such as myself, can clear the higher difficulties and still be able to collect the corresponding rewards for completing
De
the
momento un
lower
evento
difficulties as
repetido,
well.
¿no?
And just wait. I haven't even
Bueno,
mentioned this feature
esto es de
yet.
música, pero tampoco yo que sé. Se ve distinto.
A note editor
Y la
mode
canción está sincronizada, que es algo a tener en cuenta.
Oh, cool. Create your own.
All right, that is pretty
Porque yo me acuerdo, cuando estaba la canción de... O sea, la última vez que salió el evento este, las canciones estaban por un lado y los golpes los golpes de cuando tenías que pulsar iban por otro. O sea, no tenía que ver una cosa con la otra y me ponía enfermo, tío. Aquí por lo menos se ve que está sincronizado. Me ponía enfermísimo, tío. Estaba escuchando la canción por un lado y por el otro pulsaba otra cosa que no tenía nada que ver. O sea, perdía toda la gracia, ¿no?
Oh, I know you will.
All right, and last but not least, we have
Los menús tan buenos, no, sí, se los han currado. Yo creo que esto va a acabar permanente. O sea, no ahora, pero que siguen en ello para hacerlo permanente.
Nobody saw that one coming.
Coreo
That's right,
Apparatus.
travelers will receive a material collector from a toy merchant from Fontaine. There are a total of 3
Otro Fontaine.
processes you must complete. Number 1, source material collection. Number 2, elemental charge. And number 3, core activation. Completing these processes will produce a robot
¿Absorbió materiales solo?
placed in the Serenity Pod.
The robots
¿Ha absorbido materiales solo?
possible model types and animation.
¿Este es el futuro?
Naturally determined by what you
¿Es el
do
puto
with the
futuro?
processes we just mentioned. There's even a chance to produce a special furnishing that can perform all 3 animations.
Oh, nice. During the event, travelers will be able to claim
Ah, este es el evento que se retrasó, ¿no?
test model vouchers. If, say,
O sea, este es el evento que iba a salir, el parche anterior se retrasó, creo.
you can use the trade function to send requests and obtain the product model that you need.
So, who's excited to make some robots?
I am! Yeah, I can't wait to see what everyone makes in this event. And that's it for the new events in version 2.7. Next, we have some important system updates and optimizations coming to the game. First, to help travelers on their adventures, the system designers have added challenge feature tips to the beginning of some high-level material domains. These will include some suggestions on how to quickly defeat the monsters in the domain, which might help travelers find the optimum team or strategy to efficiently clear it. Next, the system designers will be providing some detailed tips to help players train and strengthen their
Un
characters.
par de...
When players open the character talents menu, they can use the new
Un par de ajustes de calidad,
La
parece.
tecnología de los gabachos, al parecer.
recommendations based on the actual data of other active players. And by pressing the attribute reference button in the character artifacts menu, players can see the main
Es
attribute
oficial.
usage
En
statistics
Fontaine
for
tendremos
each
personajes
artifact
con
slot.
mechas.
The system designers wish to give everyone more
Me
intuitive
parece eso, que tenemos un menú ahora que da recomendaciones de equipo, de talento. Y...
Cool.
So, yeah.
That'll make it easier.
The talent reference button.
Un poquito de calidad de vida.
Super convenient. Like, it seems like it would be really helpful if you're kind of on the fence and you don't know what you want to pick. You can see what everybody else has like done in the past.
Oh, totally. Anyways, we also have another update regarding
Skip Goro.
music. During version 2.7, we will be releasing a new OST album, Millilith's Watch, which includes all the music composed by the Hoyo Mix team for the new Chasm area.
Están volviendo más con Honkai y
My
eso.
favorite part of any game is the
O sea, es lo que te digo, eso. Este tipo de cosas vienen con el tiempo.
Okay, next we have a new collaboration to announce to everyone. Genshin
Collab?
Impact will be teaming up with the Funko brand to release
Ah,
a
los Funko.
series of Genshin Impact.
Esto no llevaban ya siglo por ahí.
Yeah. The first
Mira ese
feature
Hilichur, papá.
figurines of Paimon,
Mira ese
Peter,
Hilichur.
the one I voice, and Lumine. These will be released as Funko Pop Asia bobblehead figures.
Hello, Aite.
Travelers who are interested can head to the official Funko website to be notified when the figures.
La verdad que sí, Pepinosaurio. O sea, que hagan Funko, que son muñecos mega cabezones, y no pongan a Yaka.
Redemption code.
Yo qué sé, no han tenido visión comercial. Faltaban una Yaka ahí bien cabezona. Ahí va. Furula, no furula, furula, no furula. Está bueno. Sin sumero. No sé yo, o sea, si lo enseñan, yo creo que enseñarían ya, ¿no? Ya han hablado de los eventos, han hablado de cambios así de calidad, han hablado de historia. Si no enseñan ahora Sumeru, abandonamos la fe. $3x5 seguro Sumeru. No, hasta ahí estamos todos de acuerdo, creo yo, ¿eh? Hasta ahí estamos todos de acuerdo. Y atento al leak, que cuando salga la 3.0 viene zona nueva, ¿eh?
Wow, are we seriously at the end already? For real? That
No,
fast?
Ito, no.
Yeah,
No
but
mientas,
we
Ito.
actually covered a lot of content
we
today.
definitely. You know, we did cover a lot, didn't we?
No.
And as usual, I gotta ask you guys, how did you like being on the special program?
Super
It
fun.
was great! I love my little chibi.
And I'm super excited to have gotten to give Jaelon a formal introduction.
No, pero no os despidáis, ya no es Sumeru, ¿no?
I'm really excited for people to meet.
¿Enseñarme una maceta? ¿Cómo tiene la mente, el aspecto en Sumeru o algo?
Like the rhythm game.
The rhythm game?
Rhythm game.
Yes, and building a robot. I'm excited for the storyline as well to see.
No tiene pinta,
you know, more of
No tiene pinta.
what's happening down there in the chasm. There's a lot going on down there. But yeah, I guess that is it for today's special.
Sí, está diciendo que eso es todo por hoy.
Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see y'all next time.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.